Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum class. This is Ms. Sidra Iqbal, visiting teacher of the Department of History and Art, Division of Arts and Social Sciences, University of Education, Bangalore Campus, Lahore. I am here with the course title of Economic History of Pakistan for the program of Masters of History, the course code HIST 4118. Today we are going to talk about the International Monetary Funds IMF part 2. We divided this topic into two parts. Previously we discussed the establishment, history, objectives and many other things, conditioners, many other things about the IMF in part 1. Now we are going to discuss its second part. First of all, we will talk about the governance structure. The Board of Governors is the highest decision making. The Board of Governors is the highest decision making body of the IMF. It consists of one governor and one alternate governor for each member country. The governor is appointed by the member country and is usually the Minister of Finance or the head of the central bank. बोर्ड ऑफ गवर्नर्स जो है इज़ द हाईएस्ट डिसीजन मेकिंग, एज वो बॉडी जो हाईएस्ट डिसीजंस लेती है इंटरनेशनल मॉनेटरी फंड्स के. ये एक इसमें ये गवर्नर और एक अल्टरनेट गवर्नर जो है वो हर कंट्री का होता है, और गवर्नर की जो अपॉइंटमेंट होती है वो जो मेंबर कंट्री है उसकी तरफ से होती है, और ये यूजली जो है फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर होते हैं और दी हेड ऑफ दी सेंट्रल बैंक, यहाँ जो भी उस मुल्क के अंदर सेंट्रल बैंक होता है उसका हेड होता है यहाँ पर फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर. द बोर्ड्स ऑफ गवर्नर्स ऑफ द IMF and the World Bank Group normally meet once a year. They have to meet, and the meeting and they talked about the different affairs of the international monetary funds and their policies. They also this board is belongs to the highest decision making body of the international monetary fund. While the board of governors has delegated most of its powers to the international monetary funds executive board, it retains the right to approve quota increases, special drawing right, SDR, allocations, the admittance of new members, compulsory withdrawal of members, and amendments of the articles of agreement and bylaws It also elects or appoints executive directors, ministerial committees, the the International Monetary Fund Board of Governors is advised by two ministerial committees, the International Monetary and Financial Committee IMFC, International Monetary and Financial Committee, and the Development Committee. The International Monetary Financial Committee has 24 members drawn from the pool of 186 governors. These 24 members are elected from the pool of the 186 governors, which belongs to the Board of Governors of the International Monetary Funds. The Executive Board, the International Monetary Fund's 24 member 24 members executive board takes care takes care of the daily business of the International Monetary Fund. Together, these 24 board members represent all 186 countries. So, these are the ministerial committees. First of all, we talk about the governors board, and then we talk about the ministerial committee, and on third level we discuss about the executive board of the International Monetary Funds. Finance quotas. The International Monetary Fund's resources come mainly from the money that countries pay as their capital subscription when they become members. Quotas broadly reflect the size of each member economy each member of economy. The larger a country's economy, the larger a country's economy in terms of output, and the larger and more variable its trade, the larger its quota tends to be. They also help determine how much countries can borrow from the IMF, and their share in allocations of special drawing rights of the SDRs, the reserve currency created by the IMF in 1969. Gold. The International Monetary Funds holds a relatively large amount of gold among its assets for reasons of financial soundness, also to meet unforeseen contingent unforeseen contingencies. The IMF International Monetary Fund hold 103.4 million ounces, 3,217 metric tons of gold, worth about the $83 billion as of the end August 2019, making it the third largest official holder of gold in the world. Membership. The International Monetary Fund currently has a near global membership of 186 countries. To become a member, a country must apply and then be accepted by a majority of the existing members. Upon joining, each member of the IMF is assigned a quota based broadly on its relative size in the world's economy. Types of memberships. First of all, original membership. There are two types of the memberships. One is original membership and the second is ordinary membership. Original membership, first of all, we talk about the original membership. All those countries whose representative took part in Bretton Woods Conference, who agreed to be the members of the fund prior to the 31st December 1945. Ordinary membership. All those who became its member subsequently. Bank has the authority to suspend any member, and similarly every member is free to resign. Obligations of membership. There is some obligations of membership which are those agreed to the code of conduct found in the IMF articles of agreement. Pay a quota subscription. Pay a quota subscription. Refrain from restrictions on change of foreign currency. Strive for openness in economic policies affecting other countries. Gold holding. The International Monetary Fund's gold holdings amount to about 90.5 million troy ounces, 2814.1 metric tons, making the IMF one of the official largest official holders of gold in the world. The IMF's articles of agreement strictly limit the issue of gold holdings. International Monetary Fund, concessional lending, and debt relief. The International Monetary Fund currently provides two primary types of financial assistance to low income countries: low interest loans under the Poverty Reduction and Growth Trust (PRGT), low interest loans under the PRGT, which abbreviation is Poverty Reduction and Growth Trust, debt relief under the Heavily Indebted Poor Countries HIPC, Heavily Indebted Poor Countries Initiative, and the Catastrophe Containment and Relief CCR Trust. These trusts are established by the IMF. Functions of IMF. There are three major functions of IMF: surveillance, to the developing countries who taking the debt; technical assistance to manage the technicalities of the assistance is the function of the International Monetary Fund; financial assistance, financial to assist the financially is also the main function of International Monetary Fund. So we see that there are three functions of IMF: surveillance, technical assistance, financial assistance. Now we elaborate these three functions. First of all, surveillance, gathering the data and gives advices in making policies of the country; technical assistance, strengthening the human skills and institutional skills of the country; financial assistance, lending to countries to support reforms. The International Monetary Fund also plays an important role in the fight against money laundering and terrorism. IMF जो है वो बहुत अहम किरदार अदा करती है जंग करने में या लड़ने में अगेंस्ट दी जो मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग होती है या फिर जो टेररिज्म है, ख़ास तौर पे ईस्टर्न कंट्रीज़ को जो पिछले कई सालों से इसका सामना है, तो IMF इसमें हेल्प आउट करती है, पाकिस्तान को भी. Thank you so much, student. This is our topic about International Monetary Fund. I hope you can understand while listening the lecture. If you have any problem or if you have any question in your mind, you can comment in the Google Classroom or you can directly ask me on WhatsApp. I am anytime. Good luck for the next lecture. Thank you.